guys, and we're back with Glow with Paris. We have to come back with another segment because I have some other things that I wanted to converse with my friend, my sister here. You know, I wanted to get her opinion because there's some things going on in this world that I don't understand. I just want to get somebody else's opinion. I'm just like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I wrote down a few things that I've been hearing on the radio or seeing on TV or the news or just hearing people talk about. So I just wanted to get your opinion on some things.
You want my honest opinion?
Yes.
Oh,
And I know she give raw opinions, which is why I was like, oh, she's the best person to go to for this because I know she's going to speak her mind.
Okay.
So recently I was watching YouTube and I be watching these cop shows or whatever and people being under the influence and getting caught up doing dumb shit. I feel like it's funny sometimes. It's not always funny when the children are involved though, because we both are mothers and we understand the seriousness behind that. But there was two Florida moms that got into something in West Palm Beach. There was one where she left her son, her 4-year-old son, in a park at 11 p.m. at night, telling people she left him with the father
in the park.
In the park. Okay, it's not funny, but it's just
wait. So she left. Wait. Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not funny, but it's just like 11 p.m. at night.
Does she know who the father is?
She don't tell the police, Tom, Dick, Harry, this person, that. When they eventually got a hold of an actual family member, the family members eventually explained to them like, no, the father's not around. She was supposed to bring.
So she left him with the father. She didn't lie.
She didn't know who it was.
She ain't lie. Okay, gotcha.
But what I was seeing from her body language and from her mental state, it didn't seem like she was intoxicated or nothing. It just seemed like maybe there was some mental issues going on, and supposedly they're trying to work on the mental issues stuff here in the United States. But have you noticed how much of us black women, because this is a black woman as well, are going through mental crises?
I do see it. I think if we're talking about our community, we were always taught what's happening in our home, stay in our home. And I think that's the biggest issue that we've had as this big ass age that we are now. Mental health is a really big thing with us, period, especially if you're a mother. That is the biggest part because it's a struggle. As you stated, she left the daggone child with the dad. She don't know who the dad is currently, but right now her mental,
she left it with the dad,
right? And that's not trying to be funny because I know it's a joke.
But it's a serious matter.
But it's like she probably really think that she did. You know what I'm saying? And you check out. Sometimes people don't know how they check out. They just checked out. You can't call them crazy psycho,
and they won't see it.
Right? And you don't know what could possibly have transpired. All this mental illness.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a really big touchy subject because therapy is very much so needed, right? But you can't go to therapy thinking that you're going to be healed in 2 weeks.
Oh no.
You can't go to therapy thinking that you're going to be healed in a month. You can't go thinking that you're going to be healed for a year. Baby, you need to consistently keep going. And if you don't like the one you got, get another one. Just like if you don't like the damn bread, get another damn loaf of bread. Make it make sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It just got to give.
Okay? Exactly. Okay. See, she get a raw shit. That's why I like coming to her. So let me come to her with these things. And recently we were talking on the phone about the missing kids here in Richmond, Virginia. And now, I mean, it's been global, but now that we have the internet and stuff, we see it because parents are actually coming on to the platforms and speaking their minds and saying what the police department is not doing. And then they had the nerve, Richmond department had the nerve to send a letter out online saying that everything's under control. These kids that are so-called missing, that people are saying are missing, is a lie, that they have everything under control, and everybody needs to just relax and calm down. And most of these are black and brown children. When I say black and brown, I mean Hispanic, I mean all kinds of, different brown people.
Right. So we definitely had this heart-to-heart conversation because we both kind of got emotional behind it, because we don't birth these kids just for y'all to take them from us. We don't, that's not what we want. You know what I'm saying? And these are our babies, we try to protect. And I'm a firm believer on it takes a village to raise a kid. So if you see a kid getting snatched up, you need to be able to take that kid too and take responsibility. Because if it was your kid, what would you want done? You got to make it make sense. Now, as for the society that we live in, everybody's quick to pull a phone out. Let's stop pulling phones out. Let's start pulling your hands out. if you got a gun on you, let's start unloading it. Let's unload the gun for the right reasons. Stop loading it for the wrong reasons. You got to make this type of stuff make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really gives this generation that we in is such a social media generation. It's not, and it's no good. Like, y'all record
who could get the clout first,
right? And y'all recording homeless people thinking that's cute. That shit is that's hurtful. Like, y'all don't understand that this whole social media thing is crazy. But when it comes to these kids,
leave the kids alone.
Can we put the phone down and grab the kid, please? Can we at least do that? Can you record them? You saving them? Can we get that recording? Can we get that once of them getting taken? Make it make sense. It's just, and then, like you said, as the government and how they decided to
brush it off.
Listen, we didn't brush that off. Because if you pay attention now to TikTok, you don't see it too much no more. You don't see it too much no more, and you don't hear about it too much no more. TikTok done took over. TikTok done made it very much so known because we didn't know about it through the Amber Alerts or nothing.
No. And they talking about they sent Amber Alerts out.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. The Amber Alert probably went out after Chris Brown made a comment. Let's talk about it. If somebody famous talk about it, then it could go a little viral, a little bit more. Right. Come on now. But yeah, I that's how I feel about it.
That's shit. I'm with you 100%. I'm looking. Oh, what do you think about that Meg Thee Stallion thing? That thing. I mean, when it happened, I already said it when I heard her album when she dropped the whole thing after the whole Tory thing. I said I don't feel like Tory did it. I feel like her friend did it because the way she's explaining the story, it sounds like she's leaning to the friend, but she don't want to say names. And then when her team initially stepped in, that's when she went to court. Her team was telling her what to say, and she said that her team, she's using what her team has to say and what her lawyer is telling her to say, which I feel was wrong because now you knew damn well that this man didn't do shit. And you knew it was your friend. I love you, Meg. I love your music. I love you. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful black woman. You show empowerment. I love how you kept going even though the incident happened. The incident happened regardless of whatever we want to say. The incident happened. You were hurt. You went through a traumatic experience in your life, and my heart is with you. A woman that's coming from surviving domestic violence. So I understand. But for you to go through all of that measures to break down a black man for your career, I feel like that's fucked up. And then the friend end up coming out with a song saying how she did it. So you know how they take the celebrity songs and use it against them in court. Why the hell they didn't do that? And how you feel about that
shit? Very straight to the point. I don't give a fuck about Meg Thee Stallion. Sorry. But there is no but. There is no but. I used to like her. Used to love her down when she first came out. One, it's just not not Meg. I'm just tired of hearing about coochie popping. Yeah. That shit is.
So you were saying you don't really care about Meg. Sorry about the cut, guys. You know my phone storage is off, so I gotta go through that. But so yeah, you were saying about the Tory Lanez and Meg situation. You were saying that you really don't care for Meg. You used to love the out of her. You really can't take it no more because it's a lot of twerking and pussy popping and stuff going on in the music. Yeah. There's no heartfelt into it. It's just BS.
Absolutely. But when it comes to Tory Lanez, I was always up in the fence about it because the story never made sense. But one thing that I did realize, even if the story didn't make sense, the backlash that she got as a black woman irritated me.
Yes, it did.
You know,
for her speaking up.
Right. The information that she did provide was like, it was given, but you guys just like shamed her the whole entire time, which is the normal thing that you guys do in the community anyway, right. Which made me feel like, what the hell is going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. But when it came to Tory Lanez and his side of the story, I'm like, okay, well, cool. There was never really no real evidence as to what really happened. So I don't know why he's in jail. And if Shorty Girl said that she did it, why she not in jail? And why Tory Lanez can't get out of jail after there was after it was admitted? Like, help me understand. Like, what we doing here? Okay, I'm confused.
Our black men need help, man. They only do this to black men because if it was a white man, he would have been out already.
Girl, you know who out of jail? Which I thought I was confused as hell. Ooh. The white man that shot the guy with the insurance, and I hear a Sheen model. Yes. Girl, that threw me off yesterday.
Girl, I saw that yesterday.
But he out, and he cashing a check. Cashing a check, honey.
Like this guy that killed somebody. He strangled the guy I went to high school with. We all people that went to high school with him. We all know that he had a little mental issue, but he was a great guy, great soul. He had a lot of family issues going on. And he was on a train like he normally do since we known him, asking for money. I'm pretty sure he's probably going through a hard time, needed some food or something, but he impersonates Michael Jackson. He's always done that. So he's the one that you normally see on Union Street dancing in the Michael Jackson red outfit. And he was on the train just asking for money, and this white guy on the train, it was all over the news, a white guy on the train was telling him to shut up, be quiet, and he didn't shut up and be quiet. He told him to be quiet, and the guy ended up strangling him, trying to restrain him, and ended up killing him, suffocating him, and they let him out of jail, saying that he was doing the right thing to help civilians. But the man did not jump at nobody, did not touch nobody. He was defending him.
He was a black man, though. But you know, it's always black on white crime, or white on black crime. You know, sorry. It's white. It need to be. It need to be the other way. Edit that out. Because that was too a little vulgar. That was too vulgar. Because remember which I work at.
Yes, I'm gonna take it out.
Edit that part out. Okay, but like overall, like for real, this whole crime rate. Because I think recently there was a cop who shot an unarmed black man again recently, very recent, in the chest 3 times. And then there was a shooting at the school. And these are just all things that's happening right now that's like really fearful. We gotta keep moving though, as in like none of this is happening. But we gotta move. I get now why my mom was so strict with us growing up. You know what I'm saying? Right. I get it now, but it throws me off a little bit still because this day and age, it's a lot more technology. It's a lot more phones and a lot more devices and stuff like that versus when we was growing up. We had a house phone.
And we had to get permission to use the house phone.
And by the time we get to the house, we had to make sure that our parents knew that we was there and about to use the phone. And majority of the time when we on the phone, they picked up the line and listened to us on the phone. Baby, I'm tired. Baby, I'm tired. Now I gotta sit here and go scroll through my daughter's phone and go through the deleted stuff because she don't know I know how to go through that. Listen, I'm too tired for this. I'm too tired. I missed the notes.
What they sent.
I missed the notes. Let's just pass notes. Let's just pass notes. Let's just pass notes.
Let's pass notes at this point.
Right. Let's do that. Okay. It's just too much. It's just too much. But
well, I thank you for joining me on my little segment today. And she's working from home right now, and she decided to help me out. But
this is not helping. This is not helping. This is something that's going to happen.
Exactly. Look at that.
That's how we support. We support.
Supportive friends around you to help you elevate and get to where you're going in life. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
Thank you for chilling with us.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you for my drink, girl. Come back next time. My friend, hold on.